Hello, hello, Chalkin History friends. It's Shelly. It's Thursday. It's the day before Friday. We're almost to the weekend. Are you excited? Sorry I didn't come live last night, but I have the spring release and I cannot wait to show you. So come on in. If you see the red live box, that means you're watching with me. If not, you're catching the replay, so you can rewind, you can fast forward, you can take your notes. Please say hello. Please give us a heart, thumbs up. So appreciated. All right, let's see. All right. Sure we got comments going. All right, guys, so come on in and join me while I show you all of the goodies for spring. And I'm going to kind of do this not in any particular order or anything by size or anything like that. Okay, first we have this amazing e-size transfer. This is called Honey Bunny Candy Company. Oh my gosh, look at him. I would love to cut him out. I think I need to do that because he's amazing. I think that'd be cute just to put a hole in him and then just use him as a hanger, like a wall piece. I love it. I think he's amazing. So we will be cutting him out. Let's put him on. He's a big one. This I find to be very fun. Groovy borders. This would be fun. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I must have put it somewhere else. But I had like an 18-inch wide piece of plywood. Where did we stick it? Well, I don't remember where I stuck it, but how cute would that be to do all the borders? I also have this. This would be fun. Hold on. This would be a whole lot of fun. I don't know where I stuck that plywood. I thought it was over here. This would be fun, you guys. This is a little tray, and it's tethered right now together, but you flip out the legs and it acts like a little riser. But how cute would that be to go around, to pick one of these and go around the corner, all the edges? That would be fun, right? So I think I like this one a lot too. This is Groovy Borders. Put this back. I like this one. This one they did on our Block Chubbies. So I want to say these guys fit on, were they the 5x5? I think this was on the 5x7. These are on the 5x5s. So you would need 3 of the 5x7s. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the 5x5s. And then there's other designs we have where they took the 3-inch chubbies and kind of piled it around there. But I think that's cute too. I think that would be perfect on a sign. Or even just Easter. I think that's cute too. So this is called Happy Easter. This guy is called Hello Spring Patterns. And they used the Hello Spring on one of our new surfaces, a 9x12 surface, and we'll get to that. But they used that guy on a picket fence. Now I didn't get the picket fence. That did not come to me. Well, I didn't order it because I thought, I don't know how I'm going to get that home in a suitcase. So I wasn't sure, but I did order it and it's going back to my home. So we'll play with that one day soon, but it's called Hello Spring Patterns. So that's those. These are our bigger ones. We'll talk about the heat transfers after. Okay, here are our B-size transfers. This is Dainty Florals. I really like these. Let's see if we can zoom in on those. Look how cute those little flowers are. Aren't they cute? I think so. So we got that one. This is called Well With My Soul. You can change out this inside piece. So it says, peace, be still, planted with purpose. It is well with my soul and home sweet home. Those would look cute just on our little 3-inch chubbies. These are the little, I want to say these are the little ones that they added on the 3-inch chubbies too, to go with that Happy Easter. My favorite kind of hunt. That's got some eggs in there, some little chicks, some more eggs, carrots, some florals, a little basket of bunny. Did somebody say Easter? This is Happy Easter Elements. Here is our rainy daisies. Got some rain boots with a floral bouquet there. These are cute, chicks pattern. Little chickies. And I like this. This is the Bunnies and Blooms pattern. Now you remember what's really hot are those ribbons, the ribbons pattern and this trellis pattern. But this time there's bunnies and little cute little hearts, which I thought they did a good job on designing that. So that is called Bunnies and Blooms. This is cute. The greatest gift of Easter is hope. I like that bunny too. Lots of bunnies this year, you guys. This is Egg Hunt pattern. Some fun eggs you can color in. Here's for my girls that like the wine. And guys, this has aged. You have not. Wouldn't you love to hear that? And this says time. So it's a glass of wine. Wine time. Here's some more. Great minds drink alike. Some cute little sayings. You can intermix the sayings in this tag. So that's cute. It would be fun to have this tag cut out, and then you can just, without the ribbon, and then you could put your own ribbon in there and put it around some gifts. I like this one a lot, the Woodland Wonder. I like all these animals. Everybody's in love with this little froggy. The bear reading a book. Little skunk, he reminds me of Thumper in Bambi. Oh, there's no little deer. This is a retro prints. I like this because that looks like a basket weave or a rattan pattern. So I think I have some things up my sleeve with this guy. And this one, just some retro, I guess flowers, if you will. This is Market Blooms. I like that. You don't even need flower market. You could just do a 9x9 just with the flowers. And then we're back to the Dainty Florals pattern. Okay, so that's your B size. Yeah, I don't need any of those. Okay, let's look at a couple of the A size. This is Moody butterflies. Lots of butterflies just kind of flittering around. This says the paws make the laws in this house. Pretty sure that's accurate. And forever and ever, amen. I like that one. This would be nice. Remember the rustic heart we have? You could kind of tuck that in under one side. I like that. Okay. We have some F size. I like these little birds. These are, this is Grass is Greener. This says, find joy in the little things. The grass is greener when you water it. And welcome home. Fun. 1 cross plus 3 nails equals 4 given. I really love this one. And I'm a little extra. That I think would make a great t-shirt for sure. And then of course the Forever Love. Look at those. Oh my gosh, those little toe beans. That's a nice size little sign you can make, the 9x9. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So these are our F size. All right. We have a new surface. It is a garden flag. It's 12 by 18 1/4. It's a white. And I'll tell you what, it's totally reminding me of, hi Sharon, totally reminds me of cross stitch fabric. And you know what? It is like double layered. I bet you could get away with inking on both sides or doing a heat transfer on both sides. This is your top. You have a little seam here. I'm trying to look at the holes here. I would say this might not quite be 14 count. I'm thinking it's maybe 12 or 10. But boy, that does remind me of cross stitch fabric for sure. But it feels really nice. It feels very, very nice. So that is our garden flag. I also feel like this would do really well with our punch tool. So I might buy a couple more of these and use the punch tool on that. Probably not hang it outside. Like you could probably cut that and sew it to a pillow or make a pillow out of it. But that's our garden flag. This guy gets up. We'll talk about those in a minute. Here's those mainstay frames I was talking about. This is a new size, 9x9, so perfect for all our Fs, perfect for that Market Blooms one without the words. This is a fun one, and then they give you some hardware to hang it. Totally could use the other side. If you don't, you could use the little hangers on here if you want, but I don't know, you could still use it and still hang it with the hangers on this side. But that's the mainstay frame. So you could do it that way with your wood grain going that way. Wood grain can go up and down, totally up to you. Just a plain, I think it's kind of like a plywood. And I think it's put together. I don't think you have to glue it because I do think it's pre-glued. So that's nice that it comes together. Okay, 9x9. Oh, also the Forever Love one would be perfect on that one. And then we have it in the 9x12. Same thing, you could use both sides if you'd like. Wood grain that way, wood grain that way. We also have something fun that I think would look nice on these, and we'll get to that. Okay, here's some more. Oh no, we'll talk about these later. Hold on. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so then we have some slim cuts is what we call these. We have, sometimes Chalk Couture will come out with their own cutouts, wood cutouts. They have this Happy Easter Bunny slim cut that goes with the Happy Easter Bunny transfer. Okay, so those sold separately. So that's that. We have some fun carrots. This is patterned carrot slim cuts, and then they have a transfer that goes with it. So that's fun. I think I might do that one. Here's The Lord is My Shepherd. Comes with a little lamb. I don't have other signs with me. I don't have other surfaces. Took those all back the last time I traveled back and forth. Okay, this is Home Tweet Home. Look how cute that is. And then you can buy this, or no, I'm sorry, this comes as a bundle, these two things. Home Tweet Home bundle. You get, I'll show you which ones. 6 pieces it says. I thought I heard voices. That's why I looked around. Could be a neighbor. Okay, you get this. So let's see if that's about 11 inches by 3, I believe they said that was. You get the 3 house cutouts. You get some moss, which is kind of fun, and then you get some twine. You'll need some type of a hole punch. I have the 1/8 inch hole punch. If you guys need links to that kind of stuff, let me know. But that's what you get. So that's the 6 pieces in that bundle. It's kind of nice they threw that mulch, the moss in there. All right, so that's a bundle. You buy this as a bundle. These are sold separately. Okay. Okay. All right. What is also sold as a bundle is this guy, and he is adorable. This is the bunny friend. So you get the transfer and you get the cutout, or I guess it's chubbies you get. So you get all these pieces, and then you can chalk the top of his foot. You could even chalk the bottom of his foot if you want. Do bunny rabbits have toe beans too, like a cat or a dog? I don't know, I'd have to look. But you can do both sides. And then this is kind of funny because you can do the front of the bunny, flip them, and then do the back of the bunny. But then he has some twine in there that you would put through these holes and the holes of his feet. He has a little cottontail. And he's like a shelf dangler. So he sits on the edge of a shelf, edge of your mantle, wherever, and his legs dangle. So very cute. If you are in the Cincinnati, Ohio area, I am going to be having a class for this. So I can tag that in the comments. Let's see if I could do that here. What did I call it? Oops, bunny shelf. Don't remember the name of the event that I called it. I will get that and I will tag it below, okay? So if you're interested, sign up soon because these are gonna go in a hurry. I have a feeling these are gonna go in a hurry. They're just too cute. All right. We got the carrots. We'll do that in a little bit. So then we have some wood items that you would use any of your patterned transfers with. So the chicks, the bunnies, polka dots, whatever you would like. Show you all the pieces in here. I think these are cute too. These are kind of nice. They come with a stand. They did cut out stands. So those are the bases. You get 2 smaller bunnies and 1 larger bunny. But what you do is you put that stand through, line it up, and then you line it up with this. It's not going down all the way. Hold tight here. There we go. You line that up. You pop it in the base, right? So it goes in that cross, and then it holds up your cutout. So fun. So you get 1 big bunny, 2 small bunnies, or smaller. They're not really all that small. The bases and the little pieces. So that all comes in that kit. This is called 3D Decorative Bunnies. Get that guy have 3D decorative eggs. 3D decorative eggs. Those did not come with the bases because these, you pick the sizes. So you got a small, a medium, and a larger. Kind of like our snowflakes that we had in the winter. And what else do we have? The Christmas trees. I never got to do my trees. But you just kind of put them together. Which is kind of nice because after the holiday or whenever you want to take them down, you could take them apart if you don't glue them together. And that would save space. So that's that. So you have 3D eggs. Aren't those cute? Those are cute. Those will be fun to play with. Okay. Put those away. All right, because remember I said I separated my orders. I separated into, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna have it go to Ohio or here. So with your, if you place an order with me, myself, like I would place the order for you. These are our workshop rewards. If you want to get together with friends or have an office party or whatever, or just want to stock up on some things, if you spend at least $150 US, they will reward you with 3 free transfers. And these are the free transfers, okay? So this one is called Tulip Garden. These cannot be bought individually. They are not available online. Okay, so Tulip Garden. This is called Be Sweet. I like that one. Be happy, be true, be kind, be sweet. And then the last one, which I would probably do on our new 9x12 surface or the 9x9, is this one. It's called Rustic Shiplap. So you could do it vertically or you could do it horizontally. Isn't that neat? I really like that. It's very rustic. I love it. All right, so we got a couple of those, which is good because I feel like I'm gonna really use that one a lot. All right, so freebies there. Also, not sure if they've sold out. Let's take a peek. I think yesterday might have been the last day. Might have been the last day. For the Cozy Pup free bundle for the punch kit. Nope, we still got some. Looks like we still got some. So here's the punch needle bundle. You can buy it for $30 or you can get it for free if you place a $100 order. So I got a couple of those too. I don't need a couple of those. So if you guys are looking for that, the bundle comes with like the tote. That might no longer be available, but it comes with the punch tool, it comes with the tote, it comes with the transfer, it comes with the floss, and it came with the ink, the espresso ink. See one in here. Let's see where the other one is. I think I used it. I could have used it. Oh, nope, it's here. Okay. So that came free, guys. That was an amazing little plus. Also, we got new En Vogue colors. So there's that. These are the 5 new spring colors. This is called Shimmer Lapis. So it's got that little shimmery color in there. This I love. It's called Sea Glass. It's perfect for coastal designs, as is this. This is called Tropic. I love that. This is called Lime Sorbet. Again, coastal. Hello. And then Taffy. Isn't that a fun color? That's a good one too. So those are new pastes. And then we have a new ink as well. This is called Lilac. Very pretty. We also have the color of the month, which I don't have because I ordered before we were able to order as designers, because you guys can't get your hands on this stuff until February 10th, okay? Unless you're a designer, then you can. And when you're a designer, you get 40% off. If you're a Perks member, you get 30% off. Okay. Get back up online there. Okay. And then last but not least, sorry, losing my voice here. We have some new heat transfers. This one is this pretty flower pattern called Looking Rosy. I apologize. I love this one. These guys are so cute. Happy Easter Minis. Kind of see them through there. This little guy has the cutest little nerdy glasses. I think those are so cute. This one's called Flower Farm. There's 3 like tins. Very farmish. This is such a fun little bunny. This is Floral Bunny. He's fun. These are all great for teachers. This one says Silly Rabbit, Easter is for Jesus. I think that one's fun. I'm gonna have to just do a t-shirt day, like do Tuesday t-shirts, T-shirt Tuesday. This one is called Parisian Vintage. So it's got that Parisian look with just kind of some birds kind of hanging out together. It's fun. This one is called Pleasant Picnic. So you have kind of some separate elements that you could cut out separately. It's kind of fun. And then some sea-size ones. This one is called Vintage Botanical. It's kind of easy to see on this side instead. There's a nice little single flower down here. Very pretty. That would look great on our garden flag. This is called Spring Frames. So you have this square frame, and then we have this rectangle one. You could heat transfer this on a surface, and then you could ink or chalk one of our other transfers in the inside, which would be very pretty. So there's like purples, periwinkles, some greens, very pretty. And then again, great one for our flag. This one is called Springtime Splendor with a big old bee in the middle. Okay. All right, so not available. This is all not available until February 10th. Okay, unless you're a designer, you could still sign up as a designer to get your hands on these. If you feel like you would like to build a business, then I would recommend that. If you feel like you want to try to build a team, make some little side money, make it your hustle, then let's talk. If you don't want that, but you want to get a discount, then we have the Perks program, and you get 30% off. So comment Perks, comment join, comment whatever you'd like, and we'll get in touch with you, okay? All right, let's talk about this one. This one's gonna be fun. Let's open this guy up. All right, so this was the patterned carrots. And then you could buy the carrot slim cuts separately. So we'll take those out. Very important to match this up so you know what side you're chalking on. Fun. I feel like these would make cute garland because you could punch a hole at the end of one of those guys and add some beads to it. I think that would be fun. You could lay him in a basket, you know, an Easter basket or some kind of decor you could use with these guys too. But let's get these painted up, shall we? Okay, so we need a base color. So I have some colors here. I have sage, I have some forest, bark and espresso, hey pumpkin, orange peel. Let's see what we got over here. Maybe we play with the lime sorbet. I think that green, this tropic maybe, it has maybe too much blue in there for that. And the taffy I think is too pink for a carrot. I like to be a little non-traditional sometimes, but that's drawing a line. So let's get our vanilla. I think we're gonna paint them vanilla. Or you know what? No, you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to do something that I don't normally do. I'm gonna chalk right on the cutouts. Right on. All right, let's get some wax. Wax them up. Because I want to be able to not have to fuzz my transfer. Let's get it on and then we'll give it a good buff after. So who's gonna watch the Super Bowl this weekend, huh? I don't know if it'll be on where we are. Like, I don't know if we're gonna watch it or not. We'll see. We'll see about that. Okay, apply it. And I'll buff it here in a minute. Just want to get a clean paper towel. If you have a seasonal tree, these would be fun ornaments. A lot of people do that. All right, now I'm just going to buff it a little bit. I don't know that you need to do this step because these surfaces are pretty slick to begin with. But I always like to do it just as a protection. Okay. All right. All right. Let's start. All right. Let's let's get these guys. Do I want to cut these? No, I do not. No, I do not. I am, however, going to right on here. Okay. Patterned carrots. Let's get this sprinkled out too, I forgot. Who's excited for spring? Although Puxatawny Phil says otherwise, which is a bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Okay. Patterned carrots. All right, let's get this off. And I might do one at a time. Let's line them up. What's nice about our transfers is that you can see through. So you'll be able to line it up perfectly. All right. I am gonna open up the lime sorbet. See what it looks like. Ooh, it's a very, it's very light. Okay, let's get some, squeegees here. And then I do want to get out some of this. So I'm just going to kind of knead this up a little bit, because I want to do some shading and that kind of thing. Okay, scissors. And I'm just going to squeeze out what's left. There shouldn't be too much. No, there's still some left. Okay. What a pretty color. Very light green. Okay, we're just going to kind of do a hot mess up here. All right, put that there, and then I'm going to grab some of this. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of spread it around. Making sure I cover it all. Okay, put that back, and then we're just going to scrape off that excess. You can kind of see where the shading and all that is. If you don't like it, you can always go over it and add the color that you want there. Okay, let's just see what it looks like. Peel it back. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's bring you in. Ooh. There you go. See the different greens? back down, you do not have to press it down. Just press up to the top of there. And then we're going to do the same thing with our oranges. So I'm going to just kind of smash them all around a little bit. We'll zoom out a little bit. We got hay, pumpkin, and orange peel. And with those, I'm just going to snip off a corner. And we'll do a little bit. There's that one. And then that one. I think marmalade would be also a really good carrot color. Okay, there's our oranges. Let's see. I feel like I should do the carrot first, and then we'll add some highlights. Go right up to that greenery. Okay. That aside, and then I'm going to come in and get that hay pumpkin. I'm going to do it mostly on this side. Kind of apply it, and then I'm going to kind of just smooth it in. Give it a little shadowing there. Okay, dirty fingers. And then I want to take some bark. Oof, I don't know if we have enough in here. Let's see. See if we can squeeze any out. That might have dried up on me. Or there wasn't. Oh yeah, there's a little bit left. Good. Squeeze that out. I'm going to just take my hand or my finger and just kind of dirty it up a little bit. Very little. All right. I think we're good. Let's see. Oh my goodness, how fun is that? Oh, I love it. That turned out really good. All right, let's get him dry. You could paint. You don't have to do it directly on the wood. You can definitely paint colors behind there. You know, do a carrot top up green and then a carrot top down orange. And then use a different orange to chalk it. I think it turned out good. How cute. Dirty carrots. Always wash your carrots, right? Okay, let's do the next guy. Grab myself here. Okay, cute little polka dots on this guy. guess we could do them together here. Let's get this guy under here. Ah, hold on, let me get him restuck. Maybe I'm making this harder on myself than it needs to be here. Okay. All right. There's a whole lot of mesh going on. So you really want to make sure this is down very well. Okay. Let's do the greens. Grab some for this guy. Okay. And then we're going to add, that was the forest when we had it in a single, which was really nice having forest in a single. Okay, let's get this scraped off somewhat. I'm going to put that mixed away so we can get solid for this guy. Just kind of making a mess of it. Okay, put that back. I'm going to just get a small squeegee to scrape this guy. Or a mini, I'm sorry. Mini squeegee. Again, if you feel like there's maybe too much of the light color, you can come in and add some more dark. And they'll blend. Okay, I'm going to pull back the tops so we can get that dry. I like how those little leafy parts are turning out. Okay. All right, we're just gonna let that fall back, but we do want to make sure that carrot's down. Okay. All right, same thing. We're gonna start with the solid orange. Okay. All right, and then we're going to add some of that lighter color. This is the Hey Pumpkin. Okay. And then we'll just kind of smooth that over a little bit. Okay, dirty off, and then we're going to grab some of our espresso, or no, this was our bark, right? Yeah, that was the bark. We're just going to kind of blend that in. If you feel like you got too much on, just take it off your finger a little bit. Okay. Okay. Looks amazing. Get that dried up. These would be fun to apply a layer of either UV resin or some kind of a glossy top coat. Make them, I might experiment. Let's see. Okay, do the top color first. This is orange peel. I probably, if I did these again, which I'm probably sure I will, I would definitely use, I'm gonna kind of go in with the swirls here. I would definitely use the marmalade if you guys have it. Do something a little different this time. We're just kind of going with the swirls here. And then we're going to bring in our bark. I might just kind of go there, go there. Here. Just kind of following those swirly lines. This one's going to be different. Okay, I think we're good. Take this guy off. Oh, I like that. That's fun. That turned out really cute. Hello, Miss Mary. How are you today? This is our spring release that will not be out until February 10th unless you're a designer. We were able to order early. I like how that turned out with the brown and the swirls. Going to experiment here. What is this? This is not. Thought I had. Let's see. Let's see. for my top coat. I thought I had the gloss with me, but maybe not. I got gator hide. Crackle. Just not sure what I want to do. I think I actually maybe later or tomorrow during the day, because you can see it's getting dark out there. I want to say I have Aileen's top coat spray. I have a matte and a gloss, and I'm going to try the gloss because I think those would be fun to paint or to spray them and let them be glossy. Oh, how cute is that? So cute, you guys. Tell me what your favorite is, swirl, dots, or lines. There, we'll put them like that. How's that? All right, in the comments, tell me your favorite. I hope you enjoy this release that's coming. Again, February 10th, unless you're a designer, you can still sign up, get your 40%, build your team, create a business that's your very own, and get cracking on that spring decorating. All right, guys, I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.